Plastic bottles, plastic pollution.
Tackling the scourge of plastic.
We must reduce the demand for plastic.
Coffee cups.
Plastic.
The bottles.
Plastic chopsticks.
Everyone has woken up to the need for action.
Continue our look this morning at what China does not want you to see. The superpower is reclaiming land
in 7 spots in the South China Sea,
adding on average more than 3.5 acres every day.
Sea level is rising faster than we thought, and at the same time, our government is encouraging people to move toward the coast instead of encouraging them not to settle right by the water.
The modern day is plagued with issues that only seems to worsen. Where will this bring us into the future? Today we have a host of issues, from the radical political shifts, unleashing tensions, and the global pandemic. Whilst the global economy is in disarray, the Chinese have been constantly gaining global influence through the clever use of their Belt and Road Initiative. This project speculates the future in which the global economic, environmental and political situation deteriorates, and how the large capital at China's disposal, alongside their agenda to control territories and to take over the global economy, is masked with this green initiative. The solution starts small in stage 1.1 at the coast of the Pearl River Delta. The Chinese authorities acknowledge the waste exiting their shores and capitalize on the collection and recycling industry. In stage 1.2, seeing how this industry applies to other coastal nations in the ASEAN, they expand this idea to the other countries as part of their Belt and Road Initiative. In stage 2, piles of garbage were mapped out as China proposes a new prototypical strategy, joining hands with Asian countries and forming the joint economic zone to move its endangered citizens and collectively capitalize on the waste situation in the ASEAN. We now dive into one of the potential cities formed in this new territory. Introducing the Sino Asean novel ground, one of the 7 installments in the South China Sea. The soul of the city revolves around the presence of waste plastics. The pollution becomes a catalyst, enabling an economy to thrive in this environment. Every day, hundreds of plastic harvesters set out to collect waste. The harvesters dock and unload their cargo in the plastic collection sector. Furthermore, the city accepts imported waste plastics, and all waste will be deposited on a waste conveyor prototype that will transport the material to the processing section. Here, the plastic processing sector is a hybrid between the functions of onshore infrastructure, offshore conditions, and adjacent seas of the settlement. The end result of the recycling and pyrolysis plant will produce plastic pellets and oil. Subsistence sector. The primary source of food is fulfilled with aquaculture and hydroponics. To achieve optimum efficiency and minimize environmental impact, an immeasurable system is employed. Portable water is produced in a water still tower. Moving up from the settlement resides the power generation plant. Fueled by the products of the plastic processing sector, this settlement aims to be self-sufficient. The citizens of the novel grounds come into the city through the international ferry terminal, whereas the internal ferry lines transport them throughout the settlement. Citizens of the city will reside in the central residential belt. Grown incrementally, this belt is expected to be able to house 15,000 people. We now take a deeper look into the novel grounds.